All right, second question. Favorite Tom Hanks movie on this list? Favorite Tom Hanks movie on this list? Number 1, Castaway. Number 2, Angels and Demons. Number 3, Forrest Gump. Number 4, A Leader They Own. Boy, he was close on that, but it's on there.
Damn, they missed one. I was hoping they said another movie on there. I would have picked that one for sure. But
Big pause. What, Big?
Nah, Road to Perdition.
Oh, okay. That was a tough movie.
I would have picked that one off bat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Well, you said what was it? League of Their Own, Castaway.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the other two?
Angels and Demons.
And Demons.
And Castaway. And
Forrest Gump. I'm going with Forrest Gump.
Why you going with Forrest Gump?
On that list? Oh yeah, Forrest Gump is a classic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a classic movie and stuff. Like, I mean, he did a fantastic job as an actor portraying the role that he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a classic movie. So I'm going with Forrest Gump on this list. Yeah. Had Road to Perdition been on that list, I would have went with that one.
It would have been a wrap.
It would have been over. No, hands down. That's my favorite Tom Hanks movie for sure. But on this list is Forrest Gump.
All right. So I'm like you, bro. I'm like you. I got a favorite Tom Hanks movie, but it's not on this list. But again, we stick it to the answers, or to the list, because if I just said any one of them, it would have been Turner and Hooch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're familiar with Turner and Hooch, where he found a dog when he went on the bus.
Like a cop or something like that.
Yeah. And the Hooch was just tearing the house apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he trying to be top cop. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably my favorite Tom Hanks movie. But on this,
he's trying to bust a Fouché. Yo, you trying to get the top, you know what I'm saying? The top echelon of drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? He don't want the bottom tier. Nah. Top tier for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he wasn't having it. He's like, I gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go get it. All at the ice plant. You gotta go get this man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, go sniff him out. You know what I'm saying?
And that now he got his little dog Hooch. Now you know it's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't need no backup. Hooch is the backup. You know what I'm saying? Big dog. You know what I'm saying? But again, damn, Tom Hanks got some dope ass movies. All right, so on this list, I'm gonna have to go with A Leader Their Own, bro. Even though he's co-star, I had Gina Davis killed the movie, right? She did her thing. I ain't gonna hold you. Gina Davis did her thing. Her finger was hot in the late 80s, early 90s in the movies that she had in all her roles, right? But in A Leader Their Own, Tom Hanks' character kicked the movie up to another notch where I didn't even realize until the end of the movie that it was none of us in the movie. No melanin in the movie at all. None. That's how good his role and John Lovett's role in that is crazy too. John Lovitz was killing shorties all movie where he was like, oh, like chicks was so ugly to him, like the way he would play it off. He was like, yo, you a baseball player or a rat catcher? Like, he was just killing chicks with the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, you catch the ball with your head or your face. Like, John Lovitz was killing them. But Tom Hanks, yo, he has one of the illest quotables ever from that movie. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball. Like, what are you doing? Like, the lady crying, they playing a baseball game. Like, there ain't no crying in baseball. Like, I'm gonna bark at you when you mess up, but ain't no crying in baseball. You know what I'm saying? So his character in that movie just took it to a whole nother level, bro. Like, funny at some scenes, all Tom Hanks scenes is hilarious in that movie. So I'm gonna go with A Leader Their Own. My brother went with Forrest Gump. Again, this is for this list. The rest of the world at 39% went with Forrest Gump. What do you think about that?
I'm not surprised. know what I'm saying? Forrest Gump is a classic. I mean, you can't go wrong with Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a classic. But like I said, Road to Perdition was on that list, hands down, son. Best movie right there. You know, you forget that, you know what I'm saying? He is a father and a son. He's betrayed. But then he's so good at the role that you forget that the nigga's a killer too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in the life of killers. This is what it's supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you hope and pray that him and his son get out of it. You know what I'm saying? But you live by the gun, you die by it type. You know what I'm saying? But that's why that movie's so ill. Yeah. Fire ass acting. Tom Hanks, you know what I'm saying, got some dope roles under his belt for sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What is your favorite scene from Forrest Gump by itself, or a scene that stands out to you in Forrest Gump?
Scene that stands out to me in Forrest Gump is the scene where they at war or whatever, right? So they call, you know what I'm saying, they call the airstrike to bomb everything on where they at. So all he hears is Jenny's voice in his head to run. So Buddy just run, but then he forget his mans. Now he go back, grab all his mans one by one. You know what I'm saying? His last mans. And then some dude, the enemy, let one shot off, and dude is like, "Yo, they shot me in the buttocks." Yo, actually, that shit had me dying, son. Oh my god, that scene right there had me crying, son. Yo, my man did a noble joint, and damn, they had to shoot him in his ass. Crazy, son. Like, funny scene right there. So best scene to me. So as a kid growing up watching that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. There was one scene I was mad at Forrest in that movie where, like, I won't say a scene, but a trope in the movie that got me upset was when he just loved Jenny unconditionally, like, and I ain't gonna front, it was getting me hot because Jenny was a whole hot dot pocket out here, and I'm like, yo, Forrest, you a litty dude, brother, like, yo, keep it pushing. He like, nah, he got that love in his heart, that southern love for Jenny that just wouldn't go away, even when she, had the little situation, and then the kid, like, was the kid even his?
Yo, growing up as an adult watching the movie, it's like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean? Jenny's life was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Adult parents that she had, you know what I'm saying? It was grimy, all that. But at the end of the day, son, you didn't have to do my man Forrest like that, son. You know what I mean? Did my man grimy.
Come on.
And as an adult, it's like, y'all didn't even really, like, as an adult, I feel like she gave them AIDS, like, or whatever she died from, because had a kid. Is my man Forrest good? Like, because you know what I'm saying? You die under the, you know what I'm saying? He buried you under the tree.
You know what I'm saying?
So, is Forrest good? Is the son good? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? They just left that part ambiguous because we don't know what she had. Like, So I was just thinking since the 70s and the 80s and she was out there wilding, she probably done caught the Joan, you know what I'm saying? The one hitter quitter. But they was very ambiguous in that. So I ain't really, as an adult watching it again, it's like, all right, what was it that took Jenny out? You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. And he couldn't see himself with nobody else. So it was like, yo, Forrest, G, like, you done really ran miles across the world, G. You know what I'm saying? You done fought in overseas. You know what I'm saying? You done played college football for Bama and them. You know what I'm saying? Bear Bryant running touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done had you a little life. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to settle down with the town smutty buddy. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You kind of lit out here, Forrest. You know what I'm saying?
And that be Hollywood, son. It's like, yo, as much as I love the movie, I despise this rhetoric, son. My man Forrest did a lot, son. He was the only shrimp boat out there after that whole hurricane, son.
Come on.
Son. Survived the whole hurricane, him and his no-leg mans. Lieutenant Dan, son. Come on.
Come on.
To be with the thotty, like, yo, why? That's like, What else a man gotta do?
You know what I'm saying? I completely forgot the fact that he became a millionaire off the strip. You know what I'm saying? Like
off the shrimpy.
Him and his man's Bubba, know what I mean? Getting it, holding
situate the Bubba family right. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Handle things the right way all the way through to just end up with the. Oh, come on, son! Like Hollywood, don't do that to me, son.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? So he was a lit dude, bro. He done did a whole lot of ill stuff in his life.
You play for Bamman and them. Yo, you was on, you was on what was the scene? Bro got a medal from one of the president, right?
Yeah.
Then he like run into one of the Black Panther Party like type dudes. Yo, he was just running into mad cats, like every like, you know what I'm saying? Then he growing up met Elvis or something, like Elvis rented a room, stole his swag, and then became Elvis. Like, yo, son, come on, son. How you gonna steal Jit swag, son? He had the little metal braces on his legs. He's like, yo, do that again. All right. Then all of a sudden he doing the same.
Yeah.
Then cut buddy, no check, son.
Yeah.
Cold, son.
Yeah, fact.
Boris had a ill life from childhood, son. He was a lit dude, son. Then he was his downfall, son.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, my G. Like, he deserved a top tier shorty. And like the Hollywood troll. That's the only thing that I just couldn't get jiggy about with Forrest Gump was that trope where he just had this undying love for this woman, and she didn't deserve it. It's not like she had like any real redeeming qualities throughout their whole life of knowing her. I mean, she did look out in the beginning. She gave him a couple books to read. You know what I'm saying? How to run from bullies and all that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like he could. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know what I'm saying? She could have down.
Gave her a couple of books to read. Told him to run this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right, that's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like, so he just had that undying love for her because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because every time he'll get into it, anytime he really glowing and he see her messed up, like when he seen her at the club or butt naked, all he could think about is like, yo, but damn, shorty did put me on to little bullies, you know what I'm saying? Taught me how to run and, you know what I'm saying? Like, just giving me that
It wasn't like Forrest wasn't around no shorties. You know what I'm saying? He had plenty of opportunity to get down, but the Hollywood trope, yet again, will never fail.
Yeah, facts, bro. Forrest Gump is a that movie is a classic, bro. That's a certified classic. Before we move on, Tom Hanks, just to point out, Tom Hanks has some hella fire movies. Not just the movies that we named on this list, but he has some hella fire movies, bro. He's one of the best actors that we've had in this generation. He could do it all. He could do comedy. He could do dramatic. He could do what else? Like he could do biopic. He could do it all, bro. Pulse. He really has an even scale of movies that are equally interesting. The only thing I really don't buy from Tom Hanks, even though he can pull it off a little bit, is the athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like he could pull off like, he's a lifeguard or something like that. In his heyday when he was a young dude, he could pull off the lifeguard. I couldn't never buy Tom Hanks, playing a basketball player, juking dudes on the baseline and, step back 3-pointer. Nah. He can't.
If he was on the same team with Teen Wolf and them, I could see him. You know what I'm saying? I could see him on that squad, you know what I'm saying? Or probably one of the opponents coming in from the other town and shit. Talking about, we will annihilate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Me mugging. The town Cornhuskers then came into town, you know what I'm saying? They got a big rivalry with them.
But he did pull off the athlete though, and Forrest Gump playing for Ben Bryant at Bama. You know what I'm saying? So that I can't. So I take that back. So he did pull off the athlete. All right, so I take that back. I take that back. So he could do everything. He could do everything. So shout out to Tom Hanks. He got some fire movies throughout the